Brooks Koepka's Smash GC and Wako Niemann's Torquay are both gone. But now the top 3 seeds enter the fray. Bryson's Crushers are the defending champions. Jon Rahm's Legion 13 want to end their first year in glory. And Cam's Ripper GC signalled their intent by picking Sergio's Fireballs. It's knockout golf today. Only 4 teams can advance to tomorrow's showpiece final. Andy Ogletree of the High Flyers taking on Tyrrell Hatton at the par 4 6th hole. Tyrrell Hatton now by far the most senior member of Legion 13 in the absence of Jon Rahm. What a shot that is to start the day for Andy Ogletree. Second shot at 6 for Tyrrell Hatton. So, John Catlin, what an opportunity. In for Jon Rahm, who's out through illness. He'll play no further part in the competition, but John Catlin has started beautifully on the 5th. He is 1 up against Cameron Tringale, who is unbeaten in match play in the LIV Golf Team Championship. David Puig won his match comfortably against Ian Poulter yesterday. He's 1 up against Lucas Herbert of Ripper GC. Cam Smith.
Really tough tee shot this. Wind strong off the left.
Smash.
Oh, he'll like that one. Boy, will he like that.
Yeah, no secret, he struggled with his driver this year. Maybe one of the reasons he put himself in this for some matches. He could only miss half the fairways.
Yeah.
I'm going to throw this up in the air.
Yeah.
And just try and get it to sit as much as possible. What's the front?
260.
Yeah, it's going to land on that front.
Dude, the front's pitched pretty hard back towards us.
It is.
Straight down on this angle. So you're just going at the 2 then, huh?
Yep. Oh, not that much. No way. Are you kidding me?
He's perplexed.
That's such a good shot, dude.
That was such a good shot.
Matt Jones in the 18th fairway.
Matt Jones of Ripper GC sends the second shot away at the 18th.
If it catches the slope, it could be really good.
Yeah, it's a nice one, Dom.
This is Cam Smith to win the 8th against Sergio Garcia and Abraham Anser in the foursomes. Ripper against the Fireballs. His putter is purring.
Danny Lee's 3rd on this par 5 second. He's probably going to try and keep this one low. He's got a couple of ridges to worry about. One that will bounce it left and one that will slow it down. Oh, that was a fantastic shot.
Now Danny Lee to win the 2nd against Crushers captain Bryson DeChambeau and go 1 up.
Kevin Na with his 2nd shot at the 5th. Then a beauty. Oh!
Well, Kazuma made that one.
Yeah. The tiny little 8th and Cameron Tringale. Lovely shot.
Pretty similar looking putt to the one on the last. About the same length, too. What a statement he's making.
Ripper 2 up on the Fireballs in the foursomes through 3. Now the Stinger 4 aces foursomes. Here's Charles Schwartzel. Chance to go 2 up on Harold Varner III and Pat Perez. And he takes it. Dustin Johnson's had a good start to his singles match against Dean Burmester. 1 up through 4. He's on the tee at 14.
Trying to play a little cut in here with a short iron. That's the best we've seen.
The foursomes matchup between the Fireballs and Ripper GC. Dom, 3rd shots.
Abe Anser just took out a shorter club, made sure he hit the fairway. And that's exactly what he's done. It's still only a wedge for Sergio Garcia, but the Rippers are in a little bit of trouble.
Mark Leishman has just won 18 against Eugenio Takada. That match all square through 4. Abe Ancer to win the hole at 2, Dom.
Oh, that was a big one with Cab about 8 feet away.
5 balls back in the game. Pat Perez in the foursomes. Second at 16. They are 2 down. The 4 aces, 2 Stinger GC.
Crushers are already in there close. That was Schwartzel's ball. Here his shot. This gets just inside of it.
Nicely done by Harold Varner, the third to half the hole. Elsewhere, Tyrrell Hatton, the senior man now in Legion 13 in the absence of John Rahm, who is out of the competition. Tyrrell Hatton has just won the 10th hole. He's all square with Andy Ogletree. Dean Burmester at 15 has leveled things up against Dustin Johnson.
Awkward little bunker shot for Bryson, some 25, 30 yards uphill. Slight downhill lie.
Played it nicely. Terrific shot from Danny Lee there.
Bryson wants to make this putt, especially with Danny in pretty close.
Yeah, well done.
Now to halve the 6th hole and to stay 2 up.
This is Ogletree at 11. Sorry, David. Hatton's over the green, we're told.
Oh, good shot there. That match all square.
Andy Ogletree to win the hole. And Ogletree goes 1 up against Tyrrell Hatton.
Anaban Lahiri with his second shot at 9. Oh, nice little bounce up and to the right. That's a beauty.
Charles Howell the third to go 1 up on the Ironheads. A birdie putt at 9. He's playing with Anaban Lahiri. Louis Oosthuizen to win 18. Ian Schwartzel dominating this foursomes against Harold Varner III and Pat Perez. And I think HV3's double teapot stance says it all there for the 4 aces.
All the doors have opened up for Bryson here on the par 5 7th. Danny's got some 30-footer for birdie.
Tell by those practice swings, it's straight into the green.
Oh, it is straight into the green.
There you go. That'll work.
Yeah.
That was Pooch for birdie.
Lucas Herbert from behind the hole on the 3rd, and this putt is for a half. Hello. Hello. Oh. Wow.
Back out to 8, Bryson.
5 wedges, Bubba, and they're all 7-iron length.
Yeah, I don't know how he does it on some of the chip shots. Like this shot right here is going to be very difficult. Well, for me, it'd be very difficult with these clubs, but he doesn't produce a lot of spin like the old Greg Norman spin that spins off the green.
Yeah.
So I think that's the good part about this shot for him.
Beauty.
He didn't require any further shots to square the match up through 8 holes against Danny Lee. This is Dean Burmester to go 1 up at the 17th against Dustin Johnson.
Patrick Reed. Just gently uphill at 18.
The foursomes match between the Fireballs and Ripper GC, all square through their opening 7 holes. They're playing the 6th here, Dom.
Yeah, and both past the pin, but plenty of room to work with for Matt.
Yeah, he had a lovely shot.
They're playing good golf out here.
Well, we'll stay, Dom, for Cam to win the hole.
Never a doubt.
Ripper 1 up in the foursomes through 8 on semi-finals Saturday. This is the green at 7. Lucas Herbert for eagle to win the hole. Leishman is 1 up in the other singles for Ripper GC. Nicely done. Cameron Tringale, and I keep talking about it, he is perfect so far in match play in the LIV Golf League Team Championship, and he's gone 1 up on substitute John Catlin. Now Kazuma. This to win the hole and go 2 up in the foursomes on the defending champions, Charles Howell III and Anaban Lahiri.
Captain Clutch with the putter.
Louis Oosthuizen to win the 4th hole. 4 aces finally won a hole the 3rd, but then a response immediately from Louis Oosthuizen and Charles Schwartzel, who are once again 5 up with holes rapidly running out. Sergio's 2nd at 9. Cam is safely on the green. And so is Sergio. Cam to halve the hole. Yep.
Bryson has found the right rough here on the par 4 12.
He's setting up for a big fade out of here.
Yeah, it's a horrible lie for that shot.
Yeah.
Everybody stand, please.
Bounced out
pretty
off the
well.
bunker. Danny next. This is right at it. It's the right distance.
Excellent shot right there. As we look at the crowd following Danny Lee, well, and maybe Bryson, but nonetheless, that other match, it was. I'm just throwing away the paper. It just doesn't matter in match play.
Yeah.
Stats don't matter.
18 holes, anything can happen. Oh, that's beautifully played. What a touch.
Oh.
Now Danny Lee with an opportunity here to go 2 up on the captain of the defending champions Crushers, Bryson DeChambeau.
LIV line has this one almost 2 cups outside on the initial starting line. Dead center.
This could be a pivotal singles match in the 4 aces Stinger tie. This to win the hole for the captain of the 4 aces, Dustin Johnson. Beautifully done.
Sergio's ball rode back to the flatter part of the bunker, so much easier than if he was on a downslope. Not much room to work with.
Managed to get that to stop short of the hole.
Yeah.
Now Abe to stay 1 up. I mean, it's great out here.
Makes it look easy.
Both singles now all square between the Crushers and the Ironheads. The Ironheads with a 2-hole advantage in the foursomes.
Good swing there from Vincent. Well, a great chance here for Scott Vincent to win the hole against Paul Casey.
Well played, Scott Vincent.
Now Ogletree.
What a tough shot. Oh, he played it amazingly well.
Pat wins this hole. He wins his match against Andy Ogletree. He has 1 hand on a point against Ogletree. Legion 13 are all but in the final.
Burmister's 3rd shot. DJ up there about 3 feet away. If that dropped, that would have won the hole.
That's a pitching wedge?
Yep.
Yeah,
You like that?
I do. Just right in the
Wind's
heart
up
of the
there.
green. Yeah,
Middle of the green.
Yep, you got it.
Start this just right out the TV tower. 25 feet, right? Oh, this is looking good.
Yeah, that's a terrific shot. Used the rules to his advantage.
Now, Bryson on the 15th after that great 2nd shot.
Massive moment for Bryson.
Oh! Glances out of the right edge. A really good effort there.
Meanwhile, Paul Casey, this to win 16 and to square up the match in the singles against Scott Vinson. Oh, what a moment for the defending champions. 3 holes to play in that one. They're all square.
This is 16th fairway, holding 7. He's going to try and hold this one up against the wind with his fade. Looks pretty good. Oh! Did that hit the hole?
Yeah, hit the flagstick about 6 inches.
And Danny Lee to win the hole and go 1 up with 2 to play against Bryson DeChambeau. Oh. The shock is on in Dallas.
Patrick Reed at 8.
Scott Vinson had this at 17, which would give him an excellent chance of winning the hole and going 1 up against Paul Casey. That is just brilliant. Paul Casey missed his birdie putt, so Scott Vinson is 1 up with 2 to play. Now, Patrick Reed, 4 aces against Stinger GC. This was to win the 8th. Come on. Pete Reed, 1 up with 2 to play in a vital singles match. Paul Casey has to make this to extend his match against Scott Vinson. They will head to the first, their final hole of regulation, with Scott Vincent 1 up. Mark Leishman at the 14th wins it for Ripper GC, which will take it to extra holes against Eugenio Cicada.
They just keep playing the course as it's laid out in front of them.
Grace with a must-make to extend his match against Patrick Reed. Yep, that's going to their final hole as well, which will be the 10th. Well, you cannot take your eyes off this. 3 semi-finals going the distance in the team championship in Dallas. Paul Casey on the tee at 1. I'm sure he's aware he absolutely has to win this hole against Scott Vincent. It still might not be enough for the defending champions, the Crushers.
Yeah, Bryson also has to win the 18th, and he's in the water, and Danny Lee's on the right side of the fairway.
And this is left.
Bryson DeChambeau has lost his match against Danny Lee. What a turn-up. The Ironheads, the 13th seeds, have knocked off the defending champions and are into the finals. Brandon Grace needs to win this hole to take the decider against the 4 aces to extra holes.
And this will be bone hard underneath. He's got to get the ball on the turf at exactly the same time, pop this up in the air, and he has to take a chance trying to get this close because Patrick Reed is on the upslope in front of him with a much simpler shot. Oh, and he played an amazing shot.
Here's Patrick Reed.
Up and down for the match.
Yeah, a simple shot.
And Brandon Grace, who gave it absolutely everything, he concedes the final hole. Here's Mark Leishman at 15, first extra hole. Cicada has missed the green long.
And Leishman with the momentum. Is that a touch left? Oh, just a little.
That was aggressive.
For the match and to send the Aussies through to the final. Mark Leishman does it. Delight for Cam Smith. It looked unlikely at one stage, but Lucas Herbert came back against David Puig, and Mark Leishman likewise against a heartbroken Eugenio Cicada. He wins the 19th hole. Ripper 2, the Fireballs 1. Our final lineup is complete. It'll be Ironheads, Legion 13, Ripper GC, and the 4 aces after a thrilling day of match play golf in the semi-finals here in Dallas.